Hello friends, this is Vijay Bhambwani. Those of you who don't really know me too well, I'm a professional trader who's been trading in the market since 1986. This is my 35th year in the markets, out of which I have spent 27 of them as the founder, promoter and chairman of a limited company that's trading as a proprietary trading firm with its own money, with its own capital since the last 27 years. I would like to share my knowledge with you and in this video recommend a few books that will be absolutely essential in your journey and evolving as a trader. I can't emphasize the criticality of a trader reading and garnering as much knowledge as possible from as many sources as far as possible. And reading means reading the works of excellent authors who are basically willing to share their ideas with us. My journey itself has seen me write 2 best-selling books which I'm absolutely satisfied about, and without really enticing you to buy these books, I want to share my joy with you. This was the first book that I wrote, A Trader's Guide to Indian Commodities Markets, which was published by CNBC TV 18. And it has the distinction of being the only book to be adopted and recognized by an exchange, which is the NCDEX. And since 2017, it is a referral guide for second semester BCom students of the Mumbai University. My second book, Fast Profits, was published in December of 2019, and unfortunately after the lockdown was kind of imposed in March 2020 onwards, the sales haven't really taken a hit in spite of the lockdown. We've already crossed more than 3,500 copies in spite of the lockdown here. So I've enjoyed sharing my knowledge with people, and I feel an author who's willing to share his knowledge with investors and traders should be given a must read. So today I'm going to recommend 5 books to you, and they are going to be of diverse topics. I'm going to start with bonds, then I'm going to go to behavioral finance, and then I'm going to come to trading and technical analysis. I feel that as a behavioral technical analyst, all asset classes are actually impacting each other. The flow of money or the fungibility of money means there is a pull and push between asset classes, and a discerning and a savvy trader must keep a guarded eye across all 4 market asset classes to know where the pull and push will come from. So the first market that I start with is the bond market, and this book is a low-cost Indian book called The Basics of Bonds. It basically tells you what bond markets are, how to calculate yields, how bond prices impact the yields, and if you are willing to trade, or if you're going to trade the Bank Nifty or any banking stock, you cannot really disregard this book or ignore this book, because bond prices happen to impact the portfolio of banks very, very sharply and immediately. So the mark-to-market gains and losses of these bonds actually impact the share prices of big banks. The bigger the bank, the more there will be an impact of bond yields onto the bank's stock price, maybe after a small lag. So this book I bought many years ago from Vision Books, which is a Delhi-based publishing house, and in those days I paid 225 rupees. Even if the price has gone up a tad, it could possibly be in the vicinity of 300 to 400 bucks. That's nothing for gaining the kind of knowledge that you will gain from this book, The Basics of Bonds. The author is Gerald Krefetz, Krefetz. I now go to the second book. It's a masterpiece in behavioral finance, and as you know something about me, if you've connected with me on social media pages, my contact coordinates will come at the end of this video. I thoroughly believe in behavioral finance, how the human mind actually impacts the investment decisions and how it can be predicted, programmed, and even modified. So, Robert Coppell has written this excellent book which you must have in your library. I try to get my hands on as many books written by Robert Coppell as far as possible, and this book, Investing and the Irrational Mind, actually forces you to rethink your conceived, preconceived and misconceived notions about risk, optimism, opportunities, both perceived and mistaken. I assure you, after you read this book, Investing and the Irrational Mind, you will be a very different trader, investor, or even a market analyst for that matter. I bought this book from Tata McGraw-Hill, and here again I paid 500 rupees. This was a couple of years ago. Maybe the price has moved up a tad, but then that's nothing compared to the value it brings on the table. My third book, now all the three remaining books are about trading and short-term trading as well. So traders, there's a lot more coming, and depending on your feedback, depending on how well this video is received, I'm open to the idea of sharing my reviews about all the books that there are in my library, and I assure you my library is very well stocked. So the third book is about an excellent author, William O'Neill. Now William O'Neill's book is actually a masterpiece on how to short sell the markets. So the title of this book is How to Make Money Selling Stocks Short. The beauty of this book, which I found a steal at $20 US, it's published by Wiley.com. The beauty of this book, as you can see here, is that all the charts are actually in color. Beautiful, vibrant color rather than the drab black and white charts that you see. William O'Neill shares his insights as to how to choose a stock which is just about to go down a cliff, short sell it, and also buy it back before it bottoms out so that you catch as much of the price move as possible. Hey, for $20 US, this book will pay you many hundreds of times over in the first few trades itself. My second book on trading is maybe a little dated. There are updated editions to this book also, and they also form a portion of my library. This book is The Master Swing Trader by Alan S. Farley. This is again a low-cost Indian edition published by Tata McGraw-Hill. Tata McGraw-Hill has some beautiful titles, the low-cost Indian edition titles of very expensive imported books. And this book is not just about swing trading. Believe me, Alan Farley has done a beautiful job about explaining how to choose a stock at all points. Breakouts, bullish breakouts, bearish breakdowns. He also teaches you how the market basically encounters a lot of volatility before breaking out above a double tops, triple top, double bottom, single bottom, supports, resistances, and a basic study in even Elliot Wave analysis. If you're going to be a swing trader or even an intraday trader, do not give Alan Farley's book a miss. His updated edition is something I will cover in my next book review video. I now come to the final video, and this book is something which I believe is an absolute must-have in every serious technical analyst's library, irrespective of the fact whether you're a micro scalp trader, somebody who trades for a couple of minutes before squaring up that position, or a micro trend trader, somebody who trades for no more than 1 hour, 60 minutes, and keeps the trade alive no more than that, or whether you're an overnight swing trader or even an investor. I don't want to kill you with the suspense. The book is The Art and Science of Technical Analysis by Adam Grimes, a wonderful author who shared all that he has in his heart in this wonderful book. And admittedly, this book is a wily classic and an expensive book. I paid $60 for this book 5 years ago. You could possibly get it from alibris.com, where I got my book of Robert Coppell, by the way. Robert Coppell's book, Robert Coppell was a Tata McGraw-Hill edition. There are a couple of other books that I bought from alibris.com which were out of print, and therefore Amazon was asking for the moon. I went to Abe Books and alibris.com and found that these out-of-print editions were available in near pristine, almost brand new condition for knockdown prices. So I bought this book brand new off the shelf from Amazon.com rather than Amazon.in because I found it to be slightly cheaper there. I just couldn't wait to grab my hands on Adam Grimes' book as soon as it was published. But if at all you want a low-cost option, there are some beautiful, almost new condition, mint condition books available on Abe Books and alibris.com, or even Amazon's marketplace in the used edition. This book will teach you everything that you need to know about technical analysis. Even if you're a CMT, a chartered market technician, this book will still give you a lot of value. Adam Grimes is a very, very respectable technical analyst. He is a trader's trader, and the best part is he's available on social media, extremely friendly, extremely helpful to budding traders, and he's very approachable. So in these 5 books, especially the last one, you're going to become a far better trader once you finish the book from cover to cover. The only thing is a word of caution here. Don't pick up any of these books late in the night because you're going to get so engrossed in these lovely books, you won't know when it's morning. And you're going to be tired the whole next day. So take a cup of coffee, sit back in leisure, switch on your air conditioner, shut your doors and windows, and read these lovely books in peace. More videos on many more such books coming up in my new forthcoming videos. And coming up on your screen are my contact coordinates. If you do feel we can have a connection, do connect me on my social media accounts and we can get conversations going. I update a lot of stuff about the market Monday to Friday. You can basically see how we tackle the markets with a 360-degree worldview and behavioral aspects of trading. Do take very good care of yourself, your friends, your family, your health, your investments and trades. Vijay Bhambwani signing off for now. Have a very, very profitable day in the markets ahead. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching. And if you liked what you saw, recommend my video to your family and friends. Click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell icon for alerts on fresh content. Thanks. Bye-bye.